Hi, my name is Rebecca from Aegean Drawn, and today I'm going to share with you a quick introduction to Etsy SEO. This video is designed more for beginners or people who are just starting to push their shop into that level and improve themselves and figure out what SEO is. So I'm just going to dive right in and try to make this video as short and simple as possible. So what exactly is SEO anyway? SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization. Even though it sounds technical, it's just kind of like a scary way of saying making sure your listings have a better chance of being found in Etsy search, because that's what we want. We want to be in front of customers. So what does that involve? It involves having good titles and tags. And I'm just going to show you real quick on Etsy what I mean by that in case you don't know. So let's do a quick search for dog collar. When I enter this into Etsy, Etsy's going to start looking at these titles here. Let's just pick this one as an example. It's going to look at your titles for dog collar, and it's also going to look at your tags, which show up down here for dog collar. So that's just a quick example, just showing you where that information is on your listings and on other shops' listings. Now, what does good mean? That's a bit more tricky. Well, with our titles and tags, it's really all about the keywords that we put into them. And keywords, again, sounds like technical jargon, but it's really just those words that you're entering into the search bar, things that describe your products that people are searching for. So what makes one good versus bad? Well, first we want to think about something that you can and want to compete against. For example, let's go ahead and hop over to Etsy and let's just search dog this time. Now here we've got, you'll notice bandanas, collars, tags, art, pillows, bowls, dishes. Okay, so you can see right away, dog was too generic. We didn't have a lot of results for that. Similarly, you could get a tag that is really super specific. It's really something that only a handful of people would want to buy, and it's not going to get you a lot of traffic. So when you're thinking about something you can and want to compete against, you probably want to go in the middle line for most of your tags. It's okay to have one or two of these generic or specific ones because you can capture that audience too. There's a chance of it at least. But odds are you're not going to be showing up on the first 5 pages or even 10 pages if you do something too generic. So that's something to keep in the back of your mind. Whoops. I also said something that is relevant, and I kind of use relevant as a catch-all for having a good phrase that accurately describes your item and is phrased the way a buyer would search for that. So what do I mean by that? Let's pop over to Etsy again, and let's search this time for dog pillow. Oops, if I can spell. A dog pillow might sound like, okay, that's exactly what I want. That's exactly what I have. It's exactly what I'm offering people. But as soon as we search it, we start noticing, okay, here's a custom pillow with your dog on it. So are these. This is just a generic one where, actually that is more of a custom one. But here we also have dog bedding. We have pet pillows. We have, this is like a generic print, I think. So you can see right away we have still different types of items for the word dog pillow. Here is like one of those boppies, like for a baby, or a cover for it. I'm not sure which one, a neck pillow. But that doesn't really, that's not what I'm thinking of when I'm searching for dog pillow. So if I'm a buyer and I was searching for like a dog pillow for their bed, I'm going to come back here and I'm going to refine my search. I'm going to go to dog bedding or something like that so that I'm getting where I want to be as a buyer. So when we talk about being relevant, describing your product accurately, and making sure you're phrasing it like a buyer, this is what we're talking about. And it takes some research to find these kind of things. So I just wanted to give you an overview of those topics. As an example, just one quick follow-up. I think we have time for this. Let's try putting this into practice with a completely blank new listing. This is one of my products, and I'm going to just think about it this way. When you go to start thinking of what's a good keyword, first you want to start thinking about, okay, what is it? Because I want to describe it accurately, right? What is it? It's a dog hat. It's a Santa hat. It's a Christmas hat. Who's going to buy it? Dog lovers, dog owners, people who know people who like dogs and want to gift it to someone, people who want Christmas photos or photo props. These are things we have to think about. And then we kind of have to do some research and see, okay, are any of those words worth looking at? So we would come up with a list of these words, and there are many tools you can use to do this kind of research. I'm just going to show you real quick how we can start looking at this on Etsy search. Now, one of the first things I said was dog hat. Okay, well, obviously this is a dog hat. Okay, we come in here. Okay, these are kind of the things we want to do. This is great. We're seeing it, but we're also seeing, this is like a person hat. So again, more things for people or things that don't quite match. So we might want to go specific. What was that? That was a Santa dog hat. So let's try thinking, okay, maybe more specifics. This is what someone would actually, be searching for. So you can kind of see we're getting on the right track here. Now, there are other tools we'll discuss later. Tools like Etsy Rank, Etsy Gadget, Marmalade, things like that can help you find out more information about your tags and titles and keywords and help you do this research part of it. But I just wanted to show you real quick. Here are some things you can be doing. You can go and search these phrases. You can see what's popping up. You can see if you're relevant. You can see if your price is on point. You can see how your photos compare. You can see all kinds of information by just doing a little bit of research and seeing, is the word I'm thinking about something I can compete against? Is it something that's relevant? Well, yeah, there's only 867. Chances of me being on page 1 are great. Is it too specific? Are people looking for it? Well, we probably have to go look through some of those other tools to find that out. Is it something that's relevant? Is it actually described? Well, I just showed you, dog hat, maybe not as relevant, but Santa dog hat would be great. So that's something that I would have to consider. And maybe I'll include both of those words. You have 13 slots for your tags, so that's something you can think about. Is it phrased like a buyer? Well, if I entered Santa dog hat, well, it doesn't pop up here. It's something that they might think. But again, we could check on, for example, Etsy Rank and see how many people are searching that, or Marmalade, and they'll tell you how many people are searching for that specific type of keyword. So that's something to think about. But this is the basic process you would take. I know I did it a little bit fast, but I'm trying to do it kind of quickly today. This is the basic process you would use to try to see, okay, how can I improve my SEO? Well, I can go through these kind of steps and I can try to figure out the types of words people would be searching for my product and make sure that they are the best I can possibly put out there. I will try to do some more of these videos for you guys. If they're helpful for you, please let me know so that I know what topics we can kind of dive into. But I hope this was at least a good overview of what makes good titles and tags and how to help get you going in the right direction for improving your listings. Thanks for stopping by today, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.